Today I got an exclusive access to the club where a police officer on the morning of 13th December shot and killed an attendant while others are still admitted in hospital. This is a club formerly known as Vegas Club, but there are various establishments in here, similar to what happens at 7D, where under one roof there are several establishments. We are being told this is where the cops at. This is what he was having. Actually, he was at a club known as Lorita. This one that has been closed down. This is where he was, and he was having his time here. And it has been revealed that he had several other police officers with him, whom he had an argument and a small altercation. This is from where that they left him. He was seated here on this side where you can see these chairs and the speaker. Then the police officers moved from that unit or establishment and came over here, and they sat somewhere here. According to eyewitnesses, they sat here and they had their drinks and they left. All that time the police officer was on the other side here, as I've told you. Then after that, that's when at around 1 a.m., that's when he had an altercation with the barmaids, and who was asking him for money at the bill, and that's when he came over to this point, and he wanted, maybe he wanted to flee. I don't know. They have not made it clear from where he shot them. And but from here, you're able to see some gunshots on the roof. You can see. I don't know whether you can see up there. And this is how it is. It's somehow deserted. The management and an association of hotel workers have told us that they are having low flow of laborers here because they are fearing for their lives. However, they have assured their people or their customers that all is well, and the security has been guaranteed. The police officer having been arrested. This is the establishment here. You can see broken beer bottles, some other bottles of beer still on the table. And there's some damages up there, but I believe those are by police officers who are trying to see if they can trace some bullet heads. Yeah, that's how the main pubs looks like. Yeah, yesterday the police officer was expected at court, but we can say he was not there physically, and they did a miscellaneous application. That's the DCI. They were seeking a matter of application for continued detention of an arrested person under section 49(1)(f) and G of the Constitution of Kenya. And what they were saying, they had various reasons. They wanted him to be detained for 21 more days. They said the life of respondents would be at risk if released. Then the police officers also, that's the DCI, the respondent, who is now Nicholas Musau, the police officer, is a flight risk. If released, then they said the respondent may interfere and prejudice the ongoing investigations, him being a police officer. Then from the eyewitnesses, they say identification parade is yet to be carried out. And then the police officer have to undergo mental assessment before being arraigned, before taking plea, that is. Then victims are yet to record their statements since they are still admitted in hospital in critical conditions. Yeah, we have the bouncers, we have workers whom we got information yesterday that another one succumbed. Now we have two women who lost their lives from this incident. Then another issue they raised is that the firearm ammunition and spent cartridges recovered are yet to be forwarded to ballistic experts at DCI headquarters for analysis, which might take time because to pin him, we must show that the gun that was fired is the one that had been allocated to him, and it's actually the one that fired the killer bullet. Then the postmortem of the deceased, by that time it was one lady, was yet to be carried out. Then the CCTV footage of the scene is yet to be retrieved and to be forwarded for examination, retrieved and forwarded for imaging department at the headquarters. That's those are the issues that they were raising. And further, we gathered that though this is unconfirmed, that the police officer, they said Nicholas Musau, has had other serious incidences and of chapter 6. That's ethically, he has had other issues, which I won't name as of now, but the police commander mentioned in a press conference that he had some disciplinary issues, so I cannot objectively go with that. For those who are asking where the pub is, you can clearly see that it's behind MKU Nakuru on the road that leads to Bedi. Yeah, so we got also an affidavit, a sworn affidavit by the police officer investigating the incident. That's PC Police Constable David Muriuki of DCI Nakuru. His number is 88757. He's the one investigating murder contrary. The murder contrary to Section 203, as led with Section 204 of the Penal Code, that was reported at Kaptembwa Police Station, OB number 04. That's the incident number on 13th December 2023 at allowed 2:07 hours. That's 2 a.m. That on 13th day of December at about midnight or 8 minutes to 1 a.m. The respondent, who is a police officer based at Central Police Station Nakuru, was at Lorita Liquor House, common known as Vegas Club, and taking beer when he picked a quarrel with a bar attendant over this. A confrontation ensued between the two, which prompted the officer to draw his pistol, make Jericho serial number 413119933, and fatally wounded the said bar attendant, namely Ann Minor, a female, adult age 30, and seriously injured 3 others. That's to say, Ann Minor died on the spot. and the three others were injured. Those are the two bouncers and the lady perhaps who succumbed yesterday. The three victims are currently admitted at PGH Nakuru nursing multiple gunshots in serious conditions. But now they are told that the body of the deceased is currently being preserved at Annex Funeral Farewell Home, awaiting postmortem. The Athletics body was arrested at about 2 a.m. Sanane za asubuhi, and is currently being held at Katembo Police Station, awaiting further action. That the pistol alleged to have been used to commit the offense has been recovered, with 3 live ammunition of 9mm, 7 spent cartridges, and 1 bullet head kept as exhibits. Having identified the respondent as the prime suspect in the ongoing investigations, the DCI guy from September yesterday requested the court to issue him with orders to continue detaining that Musau, the police officer, the killer police officer. They can authoritatively say that at Kaptembo police station for a period of 21 days on the grounds that I mentioned earlier. And here are the ladies, the 2 ladies who succumbed to the gunshot wounds. Yeah. Said this, I believe this Aurora, the owner of the pub, and perhaps this the lady who was shot first and killed. So that's the situation here at the club. Formerly it was known as Vegas, but they did have several establishments inside. And from the entrance, this is a different one, but it's good I show you that it's called Beehive Lounge. They have this notice here that firearm or weapons on permit, not on premises. Know that you should not access these premises with weapons. You can see knife, you can see a gun, that's a pistol. They are not allowed inside. The management reserves right to refuse admission. In our press conference that we just held a few minutes ago, you'll still posted on this, you can check it out. They said that police officers here frequent this joint, and at times they decline to be searched, and they say I'm a police officer and I have a gun, and they are let in. It's a joint frequented by police officers and they are known. In fact, they say it's not the first incident here, but others were dealt with when police officers were rowdy, but it was handled professionally and there were no deaths at that time. Yeah, that's the situation, and I think now it's time I exit the premises. And we see, before I do that, let me do a recap of what happened where he was. He's where they were having their drinks, Musau and his colleagues. Yeah, Lorita Lounge. Yeah, they had an altercation. These are different establishments from the Las Vegas, and after the altercation with the police officer, the disagreement, the other police officers left. Actually, someone told me, our witness told us here, that he threatened to shoot them, and they left him alone and went to the other side, the Las Vegas pub now. And the management here is wondering if indeed his fellow police officers were threatened. Why couldn't they take action and have him disarmed? Why did they leave him to stay here in the gun, and he had threatened to kill people. Yeah, that's the situation. And yesterday, Kindiki voiced his concern, the same with the Inspector General of Police, and they condoled with the families and assured members of the public that action would be taken. And they actually categorically, IG said that person deserves to rot in the jail. And we are waiting to see what happens, because yesterday he took plea. No, he didn't take plea, but the DCI sought a miscellaneous application. So we'll be checking or looking at when he'll be presented in court, because people say he's relatively new in Nakuru. He was in Nakuru West, I think at Kaptemba. I don't know whether Kaptemba or Rhoda. Because of indisciplined issues, he was transferred to Turkana, but he declined. Actually, it said that he did his magic and was transferred to Nakuru East. That's a central police station, just a few meters. Yeah, and it said he has had other incidences and he made away with them. We don't know how. That's up to the courts and the police and the justice system to make it clear for us. Thanks, guys, and see you in the next.